Hello, everybody, and welcome. It's Thursday Night Raw Sports Radio Network. Good evening. Glad you guys can join us. We're going to talk some
Greetings,
March
greetings.
Madness Sweet 16, and then we're going to talk about some other things, but we're going to get to the meat and the potatoes first. We just got an upset. Arizona lost to Clemson. I'm sorry. And congratulations at the same time to everybody. We're joined this evening by Super Dave. Then we got the man, Castro, in the house. Welcome, everybody, and thank you for being here with us on the Raw Sports Radio Network. We're here for you, the fan, the true fan, the real fan, the raw fan, the fan that gets angry about it because you got the passion for it. That's what we got is passion, and we got facts. We're just not feeding you empty calories, and that's what we're here for tonight. Let's start talking about the games that have recently ended, and why not start with the one that we just talked about, the upset Arizona to Clemson. Was it an upset, or did you guys see that coming?
That definitely
Dave, what
was
do
an
you
upset.
think?
Definitely was an upset. I expected, a lot more out of Arizona, and I'm not being biased because I'm from Arizona. Because I'm from the Carolinas also, but I live in Tucson, right there where the Wildcats play. Ah, man, Caleb Love, man, you let us down, bro. Once again, man. When I was rooting with Carolina, when you was on the squad, man, you let us down. Then you shot us out of a championship, and here it go all over again, man. It's like deja vu, man. Castro,
Deja.
talk to
Does it
me.
hurt less?
Nah, it's it's upsetting, man. I can't say I'm surprised, but man, it's just the same old, man. You know, it's nothing really I can say, man. I mean, you do have, I don't know, bro.
Well, let me ask you
I
this.
still can't believe.
No. Go on, Dave.
No, no, I'm just saying I can't believe we back in this situation that he couldn't even. This team was looked at as a number one team, and they're already out before, as soon as the Sweet 16 began. I'm like, damn. I
Would
thought
you
we was gonna make a
agree?
deep run. He messed my ticket up definitely.
Would you agree or disagree that they underachieved this season?
Oh, they definitely underachieved this season, man. You know,
And we got
definitely,
three and a
most
half.
definitely, man.
We got 3.5 minutes. Let me get to Castro. Castro, do you agree with Dave? Do you think they underachieved? Do you think they were upset? And did you see it coming?
Uh, Good afternoon, everybody. For as being on the Chief, yeah, they actually being on the Chief. Their team is actually way more better than Clemson. But upset, I don't see that as an upset. Clemson actually been playing real good ball, even though they're in the ACC. They went up against North Carolina, beat North Carolina. Actually, I think in North Carolina. Um, got close to Duke. So to me, Clemson is one of them teams that's a hot streak. It all depends on how they start the game. If they start the game off running and they get a bit of lead on teams, it's kind of hard for teams to come back because they play real good defense. I'm just disappointed in Caleb Love because of the fact that you want to holler. It was what's the coach of Carolina? Hubert Davis. It was
Hubert
him.
Davis.
Yeah, it was him that's kind of messed up the season last year. And I don't think it was Hubert Davis at all. I just think it was the player. But I think Kellen Love way too good of a player and on a too good of a team to come up this short. Even just be behind. I'd rather see them actually moving forward. But no, it's not a upset, but it's disappointing that they didn't make it.
Good point, guys. Great point. What about the other game that was going on during that, the Yukon game? Was there any surprise there for anybody?
Uh, For me, no. Uh, UConn is ahead over a lot of teams in the league. I actually have UConn actually being in the finals, but San Diego State, they played them last year. I think last year they played them, or I think it might have been last year they played them,
I think
and
you're
they beat
right.
them by yeah they did. I think they beat them by 10. And UConn is way more talent this year than it was last year. So they got guys that's actually playoff opposition. They center is the stud. I can't think of his name, but I expect this score to be really just about 20. That's what I'm thinking.
Very good. Very good. Dave, what about you? What's your take on it?
And one more thing, Max.
Yes, sir.
UConn is the only team that's actually went back to back. I think there was my Gators in 2000. Oh 06, oh 07. I
What's
think
that?
my Gators went back oh 06, oh 07. So I think UConn is more hungry to get into this history because it's very rare that you've seen college basketball teams end up winning national title back to back. And I think the only team that actually done that probably was Florida. So I just think they're more hungry than the rest of the league.
I agree 100%. And to add to what you just said, Billy Donovan and those Gators teams that he had with White Chocolate as a young point guard in the mix there, they were amazing and they were so much fun to watch. It was awesome. I loved rooting for them.
Yeah. We had a great team then. But like I said, to me, with UConn putting the team they got this year is way better than what they had last year, and I think they ain't gonna make it. They gonna be there again.
I wouldn't be surprised. Who do you think out of the teams that are left, not counting or counting the guys that are playing this evening, are going to give UConn the biggest challenge and uh, the biggest threat to UConn's repeat?
Well, everybody want to see UConn and Purdue because of Edie and UConn big man. But in my bracket in the championship game, I have UConn, but they versus Tennessee. I think Tennessee defense and the way they play ball uh, brings problems, but the matchup is favoring UConn because Tennessee does not have that caliber center that actually block shots and rebounds and also score. They don't have that type of guy, but they got a bunch of guards. But UConn can match up with them all over the court. So, but I do have Tennessee in a national title with UConn.
But do you think that Connecticut will get that edge over Tennessee?
Yeah, I got UConn winning it.
Yeah. Do you
I
think
got UConn winning.
UConn's able to adapt from playing small ball to playing bigs to playing perimeter to playing zone to playing man better than any other team out there?
They got players that can do that.
Yeah.
They team is well equipped to play any kind of style, half court, fast pace, run and gun. They team is equipped to match anybody offense as well as defense. You look at Houston. Houston doesn't have a good scorers on their team, but they play defense. Okay, they
Mhm.
suffocate the ball players. Well, you can have five guys. Even the center can actually move the rock around and distribute it to the open man to actually get a nice shot. So I think it'll be teams that not have to adjust. I don't think UConn got to adjust to them. I think they have to adjust to UConn.
Wow. That's a great point. That's a great point. And to add to it, UConn's been able to do it consistently throughout the season, which is why they're ranked where they are in the position they're in. And I think, well, I'm not looking at the game at the moment, but last I checked, they were up by nearly 20 to go with 5 minutes left to play in the second half. So I don't see the immaculate comeback tonight, but that's not to take anything away from the competition. They made it further than my team did. I like KU, so my hat's off to them.
Well, well, KU, Max, KU didn't have the heart like uh Self usually have on his team.
Hmm.
He got players. He got players with the one player that I don't agree being on that team, and that's Harrison, your point guard. Why? Because it's like playing 5 against 4. He can't score. He cannot score at all. He can distribute the ball. He might get some assists, but you need team. You need people on your team that can help you score. Then, you have to look at Kansas because they lost 2 good players, and then the center that y'all have, I can't think of his name. He just fell off. He just fell off. I mean, it's like he want to be there, then again he don't want to be there. So that's the reason why UConn couldn't advance no further than what they did. I'm surprised they seed was that high. I'm surprised on that.
The Kansas was number 4.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
should have been like a 7 or 8 seed.
I'll be honest with you. I think the reason they got as seated as high as they did is just because of their name.
That's it.
They were far from impressive at any point of the season this year. At no point did they dominate anything.
You get beat by Houston by almost 30 points or 30 or better. You shouldn't be that. You shouldn't rank that high. You
No.
should even be in the top 10. Top 15. You should be almost out because you had a legendary program, which is called Kansas. Kansas don't get beat like that. They don't get dismantled like that. Kansas don't get embarrassed like that. And when you do that, then you have to look at the whole picture. Bill Self thinking about retiring right now. So uh, I just think Kansas need a different uh, somebody different driving the bus, and they need to get better players. Because, like I said, you got 2 players on there that can't shoot at all, but he got no choice but to put them on the court.
Yeah.
Harrison been there 5 years, and I don't think he averaged no more than 10 points a game, if that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been underwhelming to say the least.
Yes.
And now that I can see we've got Travis the Truth in the house. Trav, how you doing, brother?
Doing good. How y'all doing?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
We've been talking a little bit of NCAA. We were talking about the earlier upset, if you want to call it an upset, between the Wildcats of Arizona and then the Tigers of Clemson. What do you think about that game, Trav?
Yeah, they need to revamp. That's what they need to do. Yeah, I think it's time because I don't know though. It's been a lot of upsets this March Madness. First round, a lot of different teams got knocked off that you wouldn't expect it, because of who they are. But I don't know. He gets football the same way with all these NIL deals, so the landscape has changed a whole lot.
When you
Well,
say the
Trash, would
last,
you?
oop, I'm sorry, guys.
I'm sorry, Trash. Would you call this Arizona game a upset?
No, I wouldn't call it an upset.
No, I
I
wouldn't
wouldn't.
either. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
I
either.
ain't.
I mean, like I said, you have to look at, a lot of people hasn't, around the country has not paid Clemson any attention because they're in the ACC and they Clemson, So if you pay them some attention, they was like I said a while ago, they beat North Carolina, they took Duke to the wire, uh, they beat in games, they beat
Yeah,
in games, and they is actually better than what their record shows. And I just didn't. I thought Arizona would pull it out because of the talent was better than Clemson. But like I said, Clemson just when they up front, when they go in the half and they up, it's kind of hard to come back on them because they play good defense and they slow the ball down. Arizona is an up and down court team. They have to run, which Clemson can slow it down and play half court ball.
yeah. I was on to let them get up on them, and they couldn't recover.
Hey Travis,
What's
did
going
you
on?
did you have a chance to check out any of the Yukon game?
No, I didn't see any of that UConn game.
Is it because you knew Yukon was going to win already?
Well, I figured they would. I got them on my ticket, so I figured they were going.
So Trav and Castro, is it safe to say that Yukon is the team to beat?
Yeah, yeah, they the team to beat.
I
They the
don't
team to
know.
beat.
Who do you
They are
thinking?
they
Yeah,
are.
Who do you thinking, Trav?
I don't know, cause
If there was one
but
team out there that's going to give Yukon the biggest headache, what do you think that, or who do you think that team is going to be?
I know Houston can give them a headache. 'Cause they play good defense.
Okay.
I think
But
they
can they
got the
score?
top defense. Yeah, some games if they scoring not on that's how they mostly lost the game. You know the losses that they do have. It'd be a problem with the scoring sometimes, but they got some pretty solid defense. No, North Carolina, they defense pretty good, but I'm looking for the roll tide to knock them off. So
Yeah, right.
yeah, you
All
Uh,
right.
remember I told you I
You're
don't
right,
even know
Trav.
why
I
we
agree
the
with you.
I don't even know why we the underdog.
the
Oh
underdog is
shoot. I,
Bama.
Yeah, that's why I say I don't know why Bama the underdog. I'm looking to take them out tonight.
hey, hey. Y'all got it like Castro, said, man. Yeah, y'all got a great team, man. Y'all the highest scoring team in the nation. And Castro said, man, when y'all threes are falling, y'all unstoppable. But I say, man, the only team that you said could stop UConn would be what? If it's a matchup problem. Well, if that blitz on the pick and roll, I'm not sure. I don't think UConn do a whole lot of pick and roll. They send it. I don't know. Is that the case, Max?
It kind of like what Trav was saying earlier and what Castro was saying earlier, that UConn is one of those teams that they don't need to adapt to you and your play style. Quite the contrary, you've got to adapt to the way they play because they can come at you regardless of what scheme you throw at them, whether it's ISO, whether it's
Right,
man, whether it's zone. They're going to
right,
be able to eclipse whatever you throw at them because they've got the
right. That's a
players
great
that can
team.
do it. Oh yeah,
Personality.
and
See, in Cab that Calvin Sampson team, man, they excel at blitz and the pick and roll, Trav.
Right.
That's what they great at. And the I would say, right now nobody has an answer for Purdue, right? For the big man, Edie. I know a lot of people say that he's too slow defensively, but it don't seem like nobody has an answer for him. Man, I'm ready. I can't wait to watch this guy again. I'm just, but
Well,
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I don't know who could UConn might repeat. Go ahead, Castro.
Well, when it comes down to Purdue, you know, I'm gonna say this again.
The shooters, lack of
That's
shooters.
it. People watching Edie, and Edie's gonna get his points, but his scoring, his offensive shooting guards, point guard, and the forwards gotta shoot. They gotta make shots, and they're not consistent on that.
But
So to me, but
but he
if they
puts
match up, if
other
they
teams in foul trouble.
but he can't put UConn in foul trouble because they got a man that can play him one on one. They don't have to double him. UConn center can just play either one on one, and then the rest of everybody else playing one on one. But like I said, when they playing one
Well,
on one with
great point.
Purdue, when they play one on one with Purdue, Purdue shooters can't shoot. But UConn shooters, they
Well, you
got
got a
five
point.
guys on the floor. You got five guys on the floor can shoot the ball. Even the
Right,
center can
and then
step
like you
out to
said,
the 3 pointer shoot threes.
so like you
let me
said,
ask you.
then Houston don't have an answer for him, and then what would
No,
it be? I don't want to say Alabama, but because that means they got to beat my team, but I can't be biased. Maybe Alabama with their 3 point
Bama don't
shooting
have.
from the perimeter,
I'm sorry, D.
and they too small, right? So
Yeah. Bama don't have the
Yeah, I
power.
don't know.
They don't have the firepower. The only body that I think they got the firepower that play hard and play good defense and can shoot the ball, they just undersized and let it be Tennessee. That's the only team.
I haven't seen enough of Tennessee. They
Don't
consider this a
connect.
down
Don't
year,
con,
but go ahead.
Don't connect is I think it's Don't connect whatever his name is whatever connect was for Tennessee. He a hard matchup for anybody to play. He a hard matchup. And one thing he do is put the people that's playing against him in foul trouble.
Damn.
Let me ask the panel this. As far as Purdue goes, if it weren't for the underachieving of the point guards, do you think that they would be the guys to knock down and take out Connecticut?
Well, I'm biased. I'm just gonna go with Zach Edey all day. I'm biased though. I admit that. I know that. So you know what I'm saying. I already told everybody that I've been So hey,
Well, would you agree with this then? Is it accurate to say that the point guards don't do enough in way of production?
that is accurate.
Okay.
I definitely agree with Castro. I mean, he's right. I mean, there's nothing I can say. It's checkmate. Can't argue it.
Do you think
But
they still
they
have
do got
enough?
some shooters though, Castro. They're a better shooter team than you think when they get
I
on.
mean,
And all of them they
but
clicking.
they have to be consistent. That's the one thing about them in the game.
I
They're
know.
not consistent. So when you going and gotta rely on Edie, they gonna let Edie. Well, I'm gonna say this: anybody besides Connecticut can let Edie score. Let Edie get his 30 points or 35 points. Okay, he gonna get that regardless. But when the other four is missing for like 2 minutes or 3 minutes, you don't see them on the floor. But the only points is coming through Edie. Then what you have? You got 1 on 5. They just out there.
Dave, what do you got to say to that?
I mean, it's not too much. I'm not really that deep in my college bag this year. I'm more of a fan than I am an analyst. This time around. Uh, I, I mean, it's hard to argue what he's saying. I mean, when they face UConn, I mean, what it don't matter what team Zach Edey is trying to play. They're trying to play drop back coverage with Zach Edey. And even playing Zach drop back coverage, the ball handlers are still able to get around Zach Edey, even in the post. And I'm like, damn. I'm a fan of him. What he do on offense, create problems, man. Man, listen. Have you seen the way this guy get everybody in foul trouble?
Oh yeah, that guy huge, and he got some moves too.
Man, he be getting people in foul trouble quick. What'd you say to that, Castro?
I agree with you, but again, when you match up with UConn, it's 1 on 1. Every other team that Purdue played, they had to double, or they had to have a man to slide back and from the backside to try to help him against Edie. Okay, but when
Yeah,
you got
no, you're
somebody
right.
as athlete, you got somebody athletic like that cat at UConn that can play him 1 on 1. That's gonna be a problem for Edie.
No, I got to go with Castro. He right. I'm not arguing that Castro. I'm like I told you, I'm a little stuck on the fan side. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen nobody like Zach Edey before in college. So I'm a little caught in the moment.
He's a good player. I like him. You know what I'm saying? I do. But I just saying they ceiling is probably about as high as they can go. They get into the tournament, they'll get down there. Maybe they might make it to the Final Four. The reason why they'll make it to the Final Four because they was in an easy bracket. So, but they
Right.
challenge will come when they in the,
Oh
when they
man.
challenge will come when they in the Elite Eight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they probably gonna meet up with Tennessee. Now, Tennessee can beat them, but Tennessee gonna have to run them. If they run them,
You
Tennessee
gotta
gonna
run them.
beat 'em. You got to run 'em.
Iowa State, man, is a problem too.
Yeah,
Iowa
they playing.
State is like Iowa State is like Houston. They play great defense. They don't have
Right.
them good shooters. You can stop anybody on the court, but damn, you got
But
to
they got
shoot too.
two
You got to
good
score.
guards.
I like Iowa State, but when you watch tonight when they play Illinois, Illinois efficiency in offense, I think it's like top 5 or top 10.
Yeah, they
That
might
means
be.
that they score.
Yeah.
Yeah, they score.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be different though with Houston and Duke. I think Houston gonna take Duke out.
Yeah, yeah, they gonna do what they got to do with Duke.
Yeah, Duke ain't that good. They overrated. They only got the big man in the middle. I mean, that guy Roach, he been there forever, but I don't think Duke got enough. That's just me
Yeah,
personally.
you know, a lot of time them blue bloods they gonna rank them higher than they should be. Especially a lot of them off years they have, they just have a just average team. They still will rank them high.
Yeah, but don't sleep on Carolina, man. You know that not only it ain't just about Baycott. Of course you know about R.J. Davis, and then they got Elliott today, and then they got guy from Stanford, the number 55. Say what now? Say that again.
I think he broke up. Yeah, I think he broke up.
Elliott can play all 5 positions. And if he just bring his in like he did last game, which he had like 17 points, if he bring his A game, it would be hard for Bama to actually stop him. But he can actually guard everybody on Bama team. You can't for Bama. They got too much power for Bama. Bama don't have that elite center in the middle. Baycott should have his way tonight. But if Bama offense, if on the perimeter, starts shooting and hitting threes, if they shoot about 21 threes tonight and they made 9 out of 21, they probably beat North Carolina.
Ooh, that's a bold prediction. I like that. I like that. Right now, it's what, a 5-point game in favor of
We got
Al
so
or
we got so many weapons, man.
yeah. Carolina's nice. Right now, Bama's turning the ball over. It's almost like they're acting that the moment is bigger than they are. So they got to calm down and play their game before they get this game out of control and they're just playing catch up for no reason.
And Matt, you just made a key point when you said turnover. Bama's actually like 121 in turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
They're 121. So they turn the ball over too much.
Mm-hmm.
Too much.
And they just did it again, and now they got Carolina up at the free throw line, already up by 5 points. They're running harder up and down the court. They're playing
Yep.
defense. They're
One to
playing
seven.
both sides of the ball like they're supposed to, and that's why they're up 5 points. Excuse me, six
And you know what,
points.
Trash? What going? And you know what, Trash? What's going to happen now? Because you're going to be about 6.
You breaking up, Castro.
Can y'all hear me?
Move.
Yeah,
Yeah, go
repeat
ahead.
what
Start
you
over.
said.
Matt,
I can hear you,
You
Castro.
call him Max?
Radio silence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Castro,
I
you
he
think
there?
Bama
I know
just
he's
gotta settle down.
he's driving, so I'm sure he's going to be in and out of coverage. So it's all good. Stay safe. Stay safe. Oh, here he comes.
yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear,
All
brother.
right. All right. Sorry about that. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
what you were
right.
saying, Castro?
Uh, yeah, what
Turnovers,
the hell? I was turnovers. I was
121.
saying once Bama get down double digits, then their offensive plan is actually just got thrown out the window because now they got to start shooting 3 pointers to get them back in the game. And like I said, if they don't make their 3 pointers, they're gonna get down worse than what they are right now.
Yeah, they done started off slow. They ain't playing no defense.
I want,
They're playing
yeah,
sorry
I
ball. I
want
hate to say
LCC
it.
to be in.
Nobody's blocking anybody out. They're playing sloppy. They're letting look at this. They got two men around one person, and he just laid it up as though nobody was even there. Now we're at that double digit point. So now you're going to be playing catch up from here on out, and all UNC has to do is play their game.
Yeah, I think they'll
That's
settle
it.
down. They just Carolina had just went on a 10-0 run, but I think Alabama they just got to settle down.
I
That's
think you're
all.
right.
Cause they
I think it'll be
offense,
a lot closer.
yeah, cause they offense they gonna score. They just got to play some defense.
Yeah. Yeah, right now I think they just need to settle down, get back in rhythm, play their game. Don't resort to the long ball, those high percentage 3 point shots. It's not there. The game just started. Settle down. You lost the first 6 minutes, whatever. You got another 13 to play, win those.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good one tonight. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think Carolina too much for them. They just got to play a little deep.
What do you think, Dave?
Oh, you already know he root for Carolina.
Oh,
He ain't gonna.
I didn't even know I wouldn't. I had it on mute by mistake, but I think we got too many weapons for him. We got too much size, man. You already see Harrison Barnes, a small forward, 6'8". Armando Baycott, what, 6'10". Then we got Williams, the sophomore, he 6'9". I mean, we too big up front, and we got the shooter number 3. Can't think of his name right now, but we too diverse for y'all, man. When we got the two guards, Andre Davis and Elliott. We got the guards, man. We too diverse for y'all, man. Forget y'all can have the numbers. Y'all got that all year, but throw that shit out the window during this time of the year.
Hmm.
I'm popping shit, Trav. That's right.
What about
I'm
you,
here.
Castor? What do you think, man? What do you think? Right
Like
now,
that.
we got a game, 4 point game, still early in the first half. You think that it's going to be Bama? You think that it's going to be UNC?
Well, to be honest with you, I think it's going to be UNC because sometimes when teams playing as hard as they can play in the first half, they run out of gas in the second half. You know,
Yep.
and with like I said again, North Carolina can. Bama game is about up and down the court, about running. They got to run the gun and shoot. They really don't have a half court team. They like running the ball.
Hmm.
North Carolina can slow the game down because they got Big Car in the middle. So they can always throw it down in the post and he can do what he got to do. And they actually getting rest on offense when they on defense when they on offense because they're not running the ball up and down the court. Like I said, it's about Bama. If Bama shoot and they shoot their threes and they make them, then it'll be a good game. But if they don't make these threes, then it's going to be pretty bad.
Mm, I agree. I agree 100%. I think it's going to be tough. If live and die by the three is what they say, right?
Yep.
Let's
That's
move
correct.
on real quick. What do you guys think about Iowa State and Illinois? What is going to happen with that game? The Fighting Illini and the Cyclones.
I think the guard play is too strong, me personally. But you know, I don't know, Castro. What do you know about Illinois? I told Max earlier I haven't seen enough of them. Yeah, it's a lot of. I haven't seen enough of
Illinois,
Illinois. Well, what about you, Castro?
Illinois is a good offensive team. Um, seen them, a couple times on the games, but they're a good offensive team, and they can actually make the other opponents to change their style. Like defense, Iowa State is a hard knock defense team. They can put the pressure on. But when you got a team that can shoot the ball like Illinois, and if they shooting the ball and they hitting, that means your defense got to change up. You got to go from a man to man to a zone because they shooting. They making shots, and like I said, their efficiency is way better offense than Iowa State. So I like Illinois in that game.
You like Illinois on that one?
Yeah, I like Illinois on that one. Now I wouldn't be surprised. Both of them kind of even match, but I wouldn't be surprised if Iowa State won. It's actually a coin flip to me because they basically about the same. But I'm just looking at who can score more points than the other person, and I think Illinois can score more points than Iowa State.
Okay. Okay. You
All
still
right,
think it'll
pick a
be a pretty
side,
close
man.
game?
Stay.
Hmm?
No, go ahead, Dave. You're good.
No, I just made a comment and said pick a side. But Max, go ahead. Castro, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Know what you
Yeah,
say, D?
pick a side, man. Stop pump faking.
You can't pick a side if they even a match. You better throw a coin up and say heads or tails. You can't pick a side. Shit. You know.
Castro, boy, you wild, man.
I like that. I like that. I'll tell you what,
Oh man.
regardless of anything else, I think it's going to be a great game with two teams that really want to win, that really want to go advance to that next round, that want to win it all. And I think they're going to leave everything out on the court, just like this game we're watching right now. And I think they're both going to be awesome games. And they're both going to be winners to me. But ultimately, I'm going to go with Bama, and I'm going to go with UNC, and then I'm going to take Iowa State. Those are just my predictions on the rest of the evening for tonight, as far as the games go.
Yeah, you know UNC gonna take care of them Bamas, and Iowa State, no offense,
Roll
man, to
Tide,
y'all,
baby.
but and then go Tar Heel, man. And look, and then Iowa State. I believe in the guard. I seen the guards against Houston against Jamal Sneed, so I'm a believer. And that guard can't in the backcourt. So and somebody else to prove me otherwise, I'm on the bench. I'm with Iowa State on this one. So I got Iowa State.
Yeah, that's a tough game right there because Iowa State they got good defense, but their offense ain't all that. So and it's reversed with Illinois. They got a good offense, but they defense ain't that good. So it's just whoever had the best game plan. Now, if Iowa State can get some offense going, I'd say they'll win. But that'll probably be a pretty tight game.
What do you say,
If it's a
Castro? What do
tight
you think?
game and it comes, the guard's gonna make the plays. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, Illinois will
Well,
win if it's tight.
I look at the fact that what you just said, Dave. You said that you're looking at the guard play, and when they played Houston, they actually dismantled Houston, right? So one is what they
Yeah,
tell you about Houston guard play, what they tell you about Houston shooting. So that's why I said Houston play good defense, but they don't have no shooters. Okay. Then you look at when they played. I think they played Kansas. They played Kansas. I don't know. I can't remember if Kansas won that game
I
in
guess.
Kansas. I can't remember if the Kansas won that game or not. But Kansas being banged up and hurt the way they were this season, I don't know. I can't remember if they won the game, but if they did win the game, they gave Iowa State all kind of hell, and they was banged up. So I'm just saying they got a good squad. They play good defense. They just have no shooters.
yeah. I like Lipsy, man. Lipsy and Grill, man. They step up. make big plays. That's why I watch. I know they're not the team leading scorers, but I like them two guys, man.
Yeah, Lipsy just dropped 30 the last game.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, but he only averaged what he averaging? Let me see, what seven points a game. So the numbers could be deceiving.
Nah, in the tournament, a lot of different players. That's how they get their fame when they step up during the tournament. So they know if win or go home.
Yeah, some people on leash. Yeah,
And then
all
again,
right.
it's all about the matchup as well.
Yeah, you're right. It's always all about the matchup and who can take advantage of.
Yeah. Ollie, I'm watching the game.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Did you just say Roll Tide?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you know what? They came back from 10 down, and I didn't think they were going to do it as easy as they made it look. And I'm really surprised because they have not been playing very good basketball.
Yeah, and Carolina been dropping. They done dropped a few threes on them too. So we doing good if we just down by 2 with them shooting good like that.
I agree. Don't get mad, Dave.
And then they know we play even better in the second half.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Tar Heels, they gonna need some new heels after this game.
It looks like Illinois and Iowa State just got started, and Illinois is up 3-0.
Yeah, it probably be a good game, but
Oh man.
I don't know. Sometimes
Yeah, they
the
can't let
good
them shooters
offense
stick.
is your defense. So if Illinois can jump on top of them early, Iowa State it might be in trouble. So they offense might not be good enough to get them back. But the defense, so they gonna need to put some points up for that.
Yeah. Right. A correction, man. Lipsy averaging 12.5 points a game, man. I said the wrong thing earlier about the 7 points. My bad. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Second leading
I
scorer on the
wasn't sure
team.
how much he was averaging.
Right.
Yeah, that's how I go though. A lot of these years, sir, like I say, a lot of these players, that's how they make their name in this tournament.
Right.
Because a lot of them,
Yeah,
they might
man.
not even be
So
looked at as a first
boy.
round or second round pick.
Yeah, they can play themselves into that, first round, like you said.
Yeah, a lot of them even the second round. They show what they got in this tournament. They, like I say, win or go home. So show them what kind of heart they got.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at something for tomorrow, guys, if that's all right. We got 4 games in the Sweet 16 for tomorrow. We got North Carolina State going up against Marquette. We got Creighton against Tennessee, Gonzaga and Purdue, and then Duke and Houston. Let's start off with Creighton and Tennessee. Trav, let's go with you. What are you thinking about tomorrow with Tennessee versus Creighton?
Uh, I gotta go with Tennessee on that one. Tennessee, they got a pretty good offense. But I go with them. I don't know what what are the odds in that game.
I don't have it in front of me, and I don't want to turn on my device to jack
Oh,
it in.
that's fine. That's fine.
But I'm honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the line is on that one at all.
Okay, Tennessee is just a 3-point favorite.
3 point favorite.
Yeah, yeah. I think Tennessee will come out on top though.
Like Tennessee on that one.
Yeah, I like Tennessee.
Okay. All right. Castro, what do you think? Castro, let's see what we got. Tennessee and Creighton. Who's going to win that one?
Traz is an SEC man. No hands here but about it. Listen, I'm an SEC man myself. I'm straight Gator, so I'm all about SEC. I'm biased. But this is a hard matchup for Tennessee because Creighton, that's all they do is shoot 3 pointers. That's what they live for. I mean, they got a good offensive team and they play pretty good defense. And like I said again, if same thing with Bama, if Creighton makes their 3 pointers, you know, I don't know if Tennessee can outscore Creighton. So I want Tennessee to win. Well, like I said, this is another coin toss for me because I can't really tell you who can win that game or not because it all depends on how they look at when they come out playing. Creighton is a great offensive team,
Yeah.
and Tennessee is too. It's going to be a high scoring game, but Creighton shoot probably about a good 60% of 3 pointers
Yeah.
in the game. So it just all depends on if they making their shots. It's going to be a hard night for Tennessee. If not, Tennessee can pound Creighton. They can actually pound Creighton.
I like that. That's a great answer. Right now, we're split down the middle, 1-1, Tennessee, Creighton. And now I go to Mr. Dave. What do you think about tomorrow's matchup? Who's got the edge? Who's going to win, Dave? Tennessee or Creighton?
I'm assuming, man. I don't, I don't really know, but I know this, man. With all the talk for Tennessee, man, it'd be an upset if they didn't win, right? All the media
Nice.
that I hear about Tennessee all the time in the media. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm
So you,
breaking up.
you're you're liking Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee better win. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let Castro hear it. That's all he been talking about last night. So, you know, I guess I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Castro on this right here. I'm gonna trust Castro know what he's talking about on this Tennessee. He did a scouting report on them. So
I'm also going to go with
Castro the man.
Tennessee, just like the rest of the guys. And I think that the only reason, in my opinion, is if they don't shoot well at the 3 point line, and I'm referring to Creighton, then the chances of them beating Tennessee, I don't see it happening. So Tennessee, Creighton, looks like Tennessee may have a good chance. Let's go to
Castro,
North Carolina State and Marquette. Let's start out with you, Dave. What do you think about
North Carolina
NC
State,
State?
man.
I had a
My boy
feeling you'd
number
say
DJ Burns in the middle, man. DJ Burns, number 30. They call him the Zach Randolph, man. I don't care what y'all say, man. Look, as long as we got DJ Burns in the middle, and then we got, number 23, the other forward in there, down there in the paint, man, playing defense. A lot of teams gonna be upset. We got number 0, the other guy DJ Horn. Man, NC State is gonna upset. I think they're gonna upset a lot of teams doing this run, man. I'm going. Of course, I'm going with NC State. I'm going with a Wolfpack.
Wolfpack it is, says Dave. All right. I like that. Let's go to Trav. Trav, what do you think?
Yeah.
NC State, do you think the Wolfpack is going to howl all over Marquette, or do you think we're going to see something else?
I'm going with the Golden Eagles.
Woo! Ah,
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at
no.
all.
No. There can't be a
At
wrong
all.
answer in this. These are all well deserving teams, but tell me, why do you think Marquette got the edge over the Wolfpack?
Uh, I think they got better shooting too. And they shoot threes better. but they got to hit them threes though. But I don't know during the season, I guess because the Wolfpack they lost a lot of games in the ACC. I think they were like a couple of games over 500 in the ACC. So and hell, Marquette they did pretty good in the
Got hot
Big
at
East.
the right time though.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of teams get hot at the right time. But I don't know if the Wolfpack can overcome Marquette. I think
Yeah.
Marquette might feel they get things going. I think Marquette will blow them out.
And we got a
Gentlemen
blowout.
and colleagues,
First prediction for tomorrow. I like that. All right, Castro, you're next. What are you thinking? You thinking Wolfpack or we Golden Eagles? What are we doing here?
Hell no, we ain't thinking of Wolfpack. Shit. Listen, listen, listen.
Hey man,
Marquette
damn,
just
that's
got back
fucked up.
they
Ain't
Marquette
no wolf
Marquette
tickets
just
over
got
here.
back. Marquette just got back their leading scorer. He been hurt for the last 4 games. So when
I know.
Marquette took a slump because their leading scorer wasn't even playing, this cat averaged 22 to 25 points per game. Okay, I like Big Duel in the middle, but I'm just saying he ain't ready for Marquette. Marquette got too much firepower for them, offenses and defenses. And then I like the coach, Marcus Smart, with Marcus Shark or whatever the hell his name is. I like him.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah, yeah,
he's
yeah. Shaka
yeah,
Smart.
Shakos. Yeah, he play a hellfire good damn. Uh, he do a good job in what he do. So no, I don't think North Carolina got any chance against Marquette. I don't. First half, it might say, "Oh
Yeah,
wow,
you right. You
D
right.
gonna be up on the first half."
Hey
Do
man,
you,
but you know what, man? You ain't have to say all that, man. You could have left me in my fairy tale, but you right. Shaka Smart is a problem, man. He always have been, even to his days back with VCU, man. Shaka Smart, man. His strategy it might be a little too much for Coach Kevin Keats. Damn, boy.
Yeah,
You know,
he just
I
happy
gotta
to be
wake
there.
up.
That's it.
Reality.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just happy to be there. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? It's like is he gonna be the
Shut.
Cinderella? But he gonna have to leave his shoe. Because he ain't the Cinderella.
hmm,
Yeah, bro.
that's a good one. So that's a good game to look forward to tomorrow to
Man,
see what
appreciate you,
happens.
Castro. Thank you.
Ain't no problem.
Don't worry, Dave.
Yeah,
It's not
Shaka
over
Smart
yet.
is a problem, man. That nigga, I mean, he a nightmare, man. Excuse me. When Shaka Smart is hungry, man, that should rub off on his whole squad. I mean, that dude do
Yeah,
some hell of a scouting and game planning and his press. Yo, he a problem, man.
and he had it, and
Damn,
actually
Kevin Keats,
they had
man.
problems.
Yeah,
They had problems with UConn. UConn had problems with Marquette. They won both times, but they had problems with Marquette.
yeah.
They just outlasted Marquette. Marquette just didn't have the firepower to stay with UConn. But they're a bad team,
You know what?
especially they got their starter
I'm gonna
back.
stand on my word. I'm gonna stand on my word. Is Dwayne Wade playing tomorrow night for Marquette? Is he playing for Marquette? Is he suiting?
Who that?
Uh, Dwayne Wade. Is he gonna be? Is he suiting up tomorrow for Marquette? The
Yeah.
answer is no, right? So no, they ain't
No, I
beating
think he
NC
playing.
State. They got to deal with Big
Dwayne Wade
Zan
gonna be right
Randolph
there.
down in the paint. Nah, he ain't playing. He better
Du-
be playing. He
Dwayne Wade
better,
gonna be right
he better be
there.
playing. Cause I'm telling you, that boy. Hey, don't tell me that number 30 ain't a game changer, man. Tell me number 30. Tell me DJ Burns ain't a game changer. Come on now.
I like
We're
all
gonna be
North
going
Carolina
down. You're
State
gonna be going to
players.
him all throughout the second half, right? Stand down the paint.
He gonna run out of gas.
Max, man, what you got to say to this, Max? Because I feel like they're gonna slow their game down and keep feeding the ball to DJ Burns.
I would have to say I'm going to go and agree with Dave about how North Carolina is going to attack the rim. But
Max, you're breaking up. You got to start up. You got to. Okay.
I believe that Dave is accurate in saying that North Carolina is going to attack the rim with Burns like he says, and I think they're going to be very aggressive with it. However, I think that Marquette does have what it takes to adapt and adjust. And ultimately, I think they have too much firepower and they will outlast North Carolina State. I'm sorry, Dave. I'm sorry. But I'm going with Marquette on this.
Ooh,
But not all is lost because there are still 2 games. And Dave, though he's gone at the moment, one of those teams is also in North Carolina. So not all is lost. We'll leave that one for last. Let's go to Gonzaga and Purdue because that is going to be a great game. Gonzaga and Purdue. Dave, let's start with you. What are you thinking about Gonzaga and Purdue? Who do you like in that game and why?
are y'all setting me up for this? Because y'all know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna
No
say the
setups.
same old thing. Zach Edey, Zach Edey, Zach Edey, and ignore the facts. I'm going for Zach Edey. I'm a fan of Purdue. I mean, Purdue, and I feel like Zach Edey just get people in foul trouble. Uh, Castro, I understand that Gonzaga. You just can never count out Gonzaga, man. They dominant, but I'm gonna go with Zach Edey. I'm sorry, man. I think I don't have no reason. I don't have no facts. No. I don't have no stats to support my opinion. But
You feel
I'm
it.
going Zach Edey.
Hey,
Yeah, I mean,
man.
I, I'm biased for the big man. I really just don't think there's an answer in college for a good big man. I just don't. I don't think there's and you got some guards that really be tearing it up. But man, when I see a big man, I'm stuck on a big man. Whenever I see a big man dominate, I'm stuck on it.
They're hard to find like they used to be. So what you're saying is you're going for Purdue.
Yeah, on some fan shit. Regardless of all this,
Anything else? That's you. Hey, no wrong answers, and I like the response. That was great. Castro, let's go to you. What are you thinking about Purdue, and what are you thinking about Gonzaga, and why?
I don't know if y'all guys look at basketball a lot, but if you look at Gonzaga, when I say Purdue can fall tomorrow, that's one of the teams they can fall to because Gonzaga is an all-around team. They just don't have the height as a center to stop eating. But who gonna stop eating besides the cat from Newcomb? So you gonna let Edie get his shots. Like I said before, it's the other four that you gotta shut down. Now, who can you shut down on Gonzaga? Nobody. All 5 players can score. They run the ball, they play good team, and plus they got a good coach as well. So I'm saying, would it be an upset? No, because Gonzaga can play with anybody except for UConn. They can run with anybody except for UConn. They play
how much
teams out
how
of
much money
they
you want
play
to put on
teams.
it?
It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to work, I work.
All right, I'll meet you
Shit.
after the game, man,
You know,
or after the show.
That's why Gonzaga go out their way to play non-conference team. They went to Kentucky, beat Kentucky. They went to it's another school they went to, beat them. The only people that give Gonzaga a slight problem was like this year was like St. Mary, but it was a
St.
one and one.
Mary's every year St.
It was the
Mary's.
one. It was that's right. It was a 1-1. It was a 1-1. It's home and home. So Gonzaga learned how to play against people like Purdue and everybody else in the league because they just don't play in conference. They go play people out of conference in the SEC, in the ACC. So they know how to adjust when they playing somebody like Purdue. I'm not saying Purdue gonna lose, but I'm saying that it wouldn't be an upset to me if Gonzaga win because they that good enough team to do that.
Very good point. So, would it be safe to say that you're going to go with Gonzaga over Purdue, or the other way around?
be honest with you, Max, I think all these teams that I can't pick a team, I'm saying they are evenly matched. They are evenly matched.
Mm-mm.
And I think Gonzaga and Purdue is evenly matched. But if you
Nah,
ask me
Castro,
just,
stick
I
to what you
gotta,
said. You right. You was right. You was right earlier. You said that Gonzaga got more weapons, and you right. I'm just biased. I
man,
just, what I'm saying, I'm watching the big man and I'm enjoying this shit. Hopefully nobody don't stop. Hope he go all the way, man, because I'm enjoying watching the big man. One of the best since what Tim Duncan, one of the best big men we've
but
seen in a
he,
long time.
but he the best player. He won the offensive player of the year 2 years in a row, and what have he showed it for? See, it ain't him that's the problem. It's the other folk that's the problem. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Dude just
yeah.
ain't got no damn help.
I understand. Let me watch my big man. That's it. Don't turn the TV. Good.
And
So
speaking of TV, there we go. I don't have an update yet, but Trav,
And I'm
what do
getting
you
ready to
think?
get up off here and watch the game. So,
Uh, I'm with Dave. I think he just too strong for him.
yeah, foul trouble, man.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be able to hang in there. I think
Nah, they got the weapons, Trav. They got the weapons. I'm telling you, they more spread it out. But my bad. I'm
uh
sorry, man. That's your take. It's your take.
I say I think Purdue at least beat them by at least 15 points.
Ooh.
I don't
wow,
even think it's gonna be close. Edie,
wow.
they have no answer for Edie, so I'm going with Purdue all the way to Baltimore.
Real nice. Real nice. Wow. So we got 3-1. I'm going with Purdue also, by the way, because I believe in Edie just as much as everybody else. So not to say that Gonzaga isn't capable of doing it. It's going to be a very good game, no doubt about it. But panel seems to think, myself included, that Purdue is going to take it. So time will
So let me
tell.
And
can I ask
Castro's
y'all
super fan. He's super fan.
Of
can
course.
I ask y'all a question? You guys say you telling me that one man can win the game. That's
Castro, I'm not about
what
to
you
sit here
telling
and
me.
argue with you, man. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you, man.
It's not an
You
argument.
just
It's
you
a
just you
question.
just sit here
It's a question.
you trying to
It's
show
just a
off your
question.
knowledge and shit.
It was
You go on the bag,
no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm just trying to
you
understand
pull out all
why.
these deep
Listen,
stats.
I'm hearing nothing but Edie. I like Edie. Don't get me wrong. I like Edie. But I'm saying how can one man score 65 or 70 points in a game? He can't do that. He gonna get you about
He, he,
30.
he can get 30 on
Can the
him.
other
Yeah, tell him,
that's why I said
Trav.
he can get you 30. I just
30
said he can
and
get you
20
30.
rebounds.
But can
It's
the
foul
other
trouble,
people
bro.
get you 30?
Trav said it. He too strong, man. He just get
Yeah,
people in foul trouble, man. That's the advantage. It's just a momentum killer, man. When you keep picking up fouls and slow the game down, it just fucks the momentum up for the other team. They can't get rhythm going. Before you know
We'll
it,
see
they
tomorrow.
at the free throw line.
We'll see tomorrow.
All right, well, what you want to put on it, man? Because what you want to put on it? You feeling strong about it?
You don't have enough.
Make it done.
Before we
Oh, that's
gamble
low
everything
blow
away,
right
let's not
there.
forget we still got one more game to talk about for tomorrow. That game, this is
Oh,
one for you, Dave. Duke, Houston.
no, I'm going Houston. I'm not going Duke because the only one who bails Duke out is number 30, the big man down there. And that's too much to put on Duke. The guards, they might not even let it get to that point. Houston, what Duke is, they rely on the pick and roll, so I think Houston gonna chew them up, man, on that pick and roll blitz. That's what they do. They do a blitz, man. They big man, they 4 and they 5, go out there on the perimeter and they double the pick and roll, the pick the picker. You know what I mean? The pick, well, not the picker, but the guard on the pick and roll. They double them, so they blitz them. And Roach is experienced. He could break that. No problem. Duke does have the players, but I mean they're gonna have to do this all game long. I don't know.
You don't see
I
him
think
doing it
I
all
go
game
with
long.
Houston.
Going with
I
Houston.
see them doing it. Yeah, not when it really matters. No. I mean, I don't even think Houston really unleashed their defense to full throttle yet. I think they playing a little possum. Calvin Sampson and those guys.
Don't show all your
I just don't
tricks
think.
yet.
And let me ask you, don't you think that like they rely too much on number 30 down in the paint, the big man? He bails them out all the time.
He does. They depend on him more than they should, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
Huh?
It's too much to put. Yeah.
Castro, let me go to you. What are you thinking about Duke and Houston?
I like Houston. I mean, that's about it.
You don't see Duke beating them.
No, no, I
Okay.
don't see Duke beat them. But y'all see y'all if they throw the ball to the I can't think of the guy's name. It was the center for Houston. They depend on him a lot. But if he's the best player on the team, who else they
No,
supposed
no,
to go
no, no,
to?
no, 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 no. Number 30 for Duke. Duke, man, Duke.
Oh,
Number
Duke.
30 for
Oh,
Duke.
okay. Then I
Yeah,
don't I
yeah.
don't watch Duke. I don't keep up
The
with
big
Duke,
man for
so
Duke.
I don't even be. I don't know. I
Yeah,
hope
that's
Duke
all right.
lose big. I don't like Duke.
That's cool.
Trav, what are you thinking? Are you going Duke or are you going Houston? What do you think?
Uh, I think it'll be another blue blood going down.
Mm.
Ah,
Ooh. We
Yeah,
all think
oh
that
man.
Houston's going to take Duke out. Every one of us. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I
I
mean,
like that.
shit. Yeah, Duke acts too much of their big man. Like he's always bailing them out, man. Like you know, it- it's a one man. Hmm, I don't know. Shut up,
yeah.
because I feel stronger. I feel stronger about Edie, so I'm contradicting myself. But
Yeah.
but number 30 ain't Edie though. Before you get on me, Castro. Number 30 ain't Edie for Duke.
Nah, he's not eating. But like I said, I don't keep up with North Carolina teams anyway, so I really don't care who they play and whoever they play, they lose. So uh, I just think I like Edie, but I don't think Edie is a shit. Hell, I'm on.
You all over the
He ain't
country. You
he
went
ain't no,
from
I ain't over the
you went
country. I'm trying to watch my word because I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah, you gonna went from North Carolina to
You know what I'm
Illinois.
saying?
Man, you all over the damn country.
Because that's where I'm driving from North Carolina to Illinois. But I don't. I mean, like I said, when it come down to Edie, I'm with Edie. I like Edie. He a good offensive player. He a good player. I'm just saying, I'm not knocking him at all. I'm just saying the surrounding cast is the problem.
Yeah, no other problem, man. I'm not gonna, I don't want to be, misleading. Edie is he presents a problem on the defense. Like, well, on the defensive end and the pick and roll, that's what Edie is. That's his weakness right there. So if the teams exploit Edie in the pick and roll, it's gonna be like he's scoring on the offensive end, but he's giving it right back up on the defensive end. That's the only problem about Edie. Coach got to come up with a better game plan to try to keep Edie from being ISO.
Yeah, I
It'll be a
don't
good
think they can
race.
do it.
You don't think they can come up with a game plan to keep Edie? You were saying, I kind of,
No, I don't think
I'm
so.
with you. Yeah, man, that's the only knock against them, though, man. Only
Cause guess
thing.
what? They ain't came up with one the last couple of times
With
they
it right
played them.
yet?
So I don't
Right,
think they gonna
right,
come up
right, right,
with one this time.
right.
He a walking double double.
He is, man. That boy, problem.
At 7-4, that's why I say they don't have no answer for
Yeah, a problem on offense and a problem on defense. That's crazy.
And
Yeah,
looks
man.
like we
I'm
got time on Carolina. And
54-46.
yep, 54-46. You got a score for the other game by chance, Dave?
Yeah,
them.
Illinois up
Illinois,
21-12.
yeah,
Ooh, Iowa State slipping.
Yeah, that's what Castro predicted. Illinois.